Back in the day, if you had a bad knee, bad hip, bad day, you had the great healer. Now there are other options. Steve Atkinson is an orthopedic surgeon, works in a big, beautiful hospital in Shreveport, makes a very good living. And yet, a few weeks ago, he was driving past homes like these, in a hospital ward like this, treating people who will never give him anything except a handshake and a smile. And that was enough.
Thank you very much.
We got paid plenty.
When you're actually part of God's plan and you know you're doing His will, it's really almost
David Googe is an orthopedic surgeon too.
elating. I mean, it's exciting. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
And while Dr. Googe and Atkinson and Dr. Steve Talbert were fixing knees and hips, others in the group, many from First Baptist Mendon, taught Bible school, or played soccer, or dished out lunch. It was a week in Nicaragua, where a couple of dozen people just gave and then got.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for helping our country out, that kind of thing. And you tell them, you don't understand. The blessing is all ours.
I think it is gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Speaking of blessing,
We just had to see this, huh?
Just had to see that.
I heard some of those just the other day.
What do you think?
Awesome, beautiful. A lot of work.
Yes, it was. 3 days on a cold December week, a bunch of guys from a Sunday school class on a mission.
It's like Nehemiah was building the walls around Jerusalem. I got up to 15 people at one time planting tulips in 3 days. All this was done in 3 days.
Yep, just like those doctors in Central America, Dr. Bill Bailey was planting seeds, or tulips in this case, bulbs, 21,000 of them, in front of his church on Airline Drive in Bossier City. But this wasn't random seed planting, no. Just like these doctors, this was done with a purpose and a message.
Those flowers have a meaning. There's a meaning behind than just the beauty.
That's the message. Jesus saves.
Dr. Bailey considers this a mission field. He has been on a few.
China 5 times, Cambodia twice, Thailand, Philippines 11 times.
67 times. Doc Bailey has taken his surgical skills and his love for people and given them away.
Whenever the opportunity arises, I'm willing to tell the story of Jesus.
And turns out there are a lot of ways to do that. You can plant it in a field of tulips in Bossier City. You can show it in a hot, dirty hospital ward in Nicaragua. The message manages to get through.
I believe the people in Nicaragua are so open to the gospel because they see the love of Jesus Christ in our actions. I think that because we go, we meet needs, and we show our love in a tangible way, they see Jesus in our actions.
God bless you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. I think you'd be surprised at how many doctors from the Arklatex go on mission trips like the ones you've just seen, heeding those words in the Bible. To him that is given much, much is required. With a promise of hope, I'm Rick Rowe.